Hey guys, Jonah here, back with another beer review. But before that, I made a bit of a mistake yesterday. I should have done one of these beers, and I'm a complete idiot because it's Monday, and as you know, I like my bikes. These are choppers, but the superbike season kicked off over the weekend, and I didn't realise until yesterday. Um, and it's a bit late in the day, and I was like, oh man, why have I got 0% left on my Virgin box? And it's because it recorded all the bikes, and I was like, oh wow. Anyway, as a celebration of the first round, oh, and it was from Australia as well. So it was at some godly hour in the morning, sort of Saturday night, Sunday morning. But Alvaro Bautista, the current world champion in superbikes, did a triple win. So he won 3 races, which is, pretty rare to do. But he was the king of Australia, shall we say. And as a tribute to him, I'm having a Spanish beer. Took a long time getting there. Now I know he's a Madrid boy, and there are some breweries closer. In fact, let me show you what I'm talking about. But I just literally grabbed one from the box, and it's up here. It's from Bilbao, up here in the north of Spain, and he is from Madrid, or roundabout Madrid, a little bit outside, not right in the centre. Um, so it's not quite. You could argue that it's not exactly Spain either, the BasqueLand. But anyway, never mind, never mind. So the beer we are doing, if I can find it, it's one of the dark beers. I know that. There it is. It's from BasqueLand, as you well know from the title of this video, and it's this one, Pasajes, or something like that. Pasajes, maybe something like that. It's from BasqueLand, and that says Gipuzkoa, Spain. Wow. And it's a porter. I like a bit of porter. Bit of an epic as well from the look of things. We've got some Munich malt, we've got chocolate, dark crystal, crystal extra, and flaked oats as well. To the eye, this porter is just a porter, which is deep, rich mahogany colour, luscious looking, but not dense, with a slight persistent foam, reminiscent of an espresso crema. Should be cremolea, shouldn't it? Anyway, this lends perfectly to the aroma of espresso, bitter chocolate, toasted bread, but a sip yields bitter and sweet chocolate flavours, i.e. raw cacao with German chocolate cake, slathered with coconut frosting. Don't be fooled. Finish is dry, and it's 6%. It's flavourful and sessionable. Midwinter quaff. And there are the 3 dudes that look like sailors or something. Ooh, sailor. But anyway, in my rush to get this video done, I probably picked up totally the wrong beer, but never mind. There will be some from Madrid. So don't worry, Alvaro, if you're watching, and I really doubt that he is. But here it is, BasqueLand Pasajes stout. I wonder if that's what these dudes are. He says Pasajes. Are these kind of dudes that they look a bit French, kind of, but definitely Spanish. Let's see. Does it go into a bit of a description? Probably not. Doesn't really give too much away. BasqueLand, 6%. It's a 330 can, which is cool. Let me do a pressure test because this has not been chilling. It's just been in the cupboard. Yeah, that was all right. So let me open this bad boy, and we'll get it in a glass. Oh, these beer cans, they always, it's not an explosion, but they overfill the can a little bit, and it always gets on me handies. Right, let us get this bad boy into a glass. So I guess this is like the Spanish version of an oat porter or an oat stout. Done a bit of an aggressive pour. Let me put that down just for a minute. Look at that bad boy. Ooh, over 2 fingers head, 2.5. But look at the colour of the head, man. Lovely, lovely colour. Like an ice cream, that bad boy is. Be interesting to know if these 3 dudes here holding the they're obviously kind of fishermen or sailors or something, rowers. They look like rowers, don't they? Are they the Pasajes? Who knows? We'll do one of those because that means it's a big head, doesn't it? I wonder if that'll work. Will that work as well? I'm not going to worry about that today. Ooh, does have a bit of an oaty but roasty kind of aroma. Yeah, definitely a coffee, but a little bit of chocolate and a little bit of sweetness there too. And it's dark, isn't it? That bad boy is. Oh, don't want to get too much reflection. Apart from I'm getting the camera reflection, which is no good. You can even see around the room. Quite cool. But that definitely is a dark bad boy. Dark as it gets, really. Right. Cheers to you, Alvaro. Good luck with the rest of the year, and cheers to Scotland's John McPhee as well. He got a 3rd place as well in the Super Sport. Shame on to you, brother. Ooh, quite sweet, quite creamy, and then the darkness comes in. Definitely gritty. You definitely got the kind of chocolate. You've got the espresso, but you've got dark smoke as well. Then you've got bitterness, chocolate bitterness. Not sure what hops are in here, but I don't think it would matter. Oh, and look at that. There's a big line of doom there at a weird angle, which is unusual. I'm not sure why that is. Let's see if we can keep the angle of the lines reasonably straight. I wonder if I can do tilt the glass and get some different lines. I don't know. Anyway, let's go in for a second sip. Oh, not so sharp that time on the old lines. Wow, this has definitely got some dark, gritty things going on in there. Whoa. It's weird saying something's got quite a lot of body and it tastes gritty, but the finish is quite like dry. It doesn't leave you with, if you have some coffees and there's actually bits of coffee, like coffee ground, shall we say, floating, and when you drink it, they get kind of caught inside your mouth. This tastes like that, but then you go, and there's no grittiness. But it's like yeah, like a sort of aggregate. Do you know what I mean? Like chewable, sort of like chalkiness and earth tasting. Ooh, quite well carbonated. You could probably tell that from the head, from right at the beginning. And that head has kind of all but disappeared, which is a shame. But instead of leaving definite lines, I mean, there are, but they're all sort of crossed up. And on the back, we got the old line, vertical lines as well, which is kind of crazy. Interesting. We live in interesting times. Let's go, and hopefully this will be the final thing. This is where we actually discover: are there any floaty bits in there or not? We shall see. Chin chin, dear viewer, to your good health, as well as mine. Hey. Ooh, it got a lot sweeter. Oh look, I've got a tiny wee sip left. Dip my tongue in that bad boy. Um, yeah, very sweet. And the finish is quite dry. It's weird, it's sweet. The finish is dry. You're not left with anything in your mouth, but it feels really wholesome and thick, but it really isn't. And at 6% ABV, okay, a lot stronger than your stouts such as Guinness, Murphy's. If you can find the Beamish, then let me know because I'd love some Beamish again. Yeah, it's a lot smoother. It feels gritty, and then you drink it and you're like, oh, it's actually surprisingly smooth. So this, I have to say, really nice. Oatmeal stout as well, usually quite dry anyway, but this one is a sweet one that finishes dry. Very, very strange. But I really did enjoy that. I thought that was a fantastic beer. Um, and it says there, ask for Basque. So this is BasqueLand. Pasajes, is it Pasajes? Pasajes, Pajas, Pasajes. Oh, and they look like they're kind of French, but they're not French. They're kind of Spanish. Although there is much of a crossover between the Basqueland and France because it's up in the north of Spain, highly fought over land in the old school, if you know what I mean. Guys, this has been Uncle Jonah. Please click like, please click subscribe. Have you ever been to France? Why not join me down below in the comments and say, oh, France or even Spain? Oh my God, I'm getting confused. That's what happens when you have a 6% beer on a Monday school night. Anyway, guys, you take care of yourselves, take care of each other, celebrate. The season has started once more. I'll probably be waxing lyrical about motorbikes and beer for the rest of the year. And if that sounds like something you're into, why not click subscribe, join the Jonah Army. I will definitely be back for more beer reviews real soon.